The call ended too quickly. Not slammed, not dropped, just ended. I stood in the kitchen, phone still warm in my hand, listening to the refrigerator hum like it knew something I didn't. She was supposed to be at work. Late meeting, important clients. That's what she said an hour ago, but I heard traffic, a horn, a laugh that wasn't meant for me. Who was that? I asked when she walked in minutes later, keys already tucked away, face composed like she'd rehearsed it in the car. No one, she said without missing a step. Just noise. Noise. Her eyes didn't meet mine. They went to the counter, the sink, anywhere but me. I smiled. Reflex. Years of training myself to accept what was handed to me. Inside, something shifted. Not pain. Not yet. A calculation. Her phone buzzed once. She flipped it, screen down, instantly, too fast, like a magician hiding a card. I noticed everything. The way her shoulders stayed tense even after she kissed my cheek. The way her voice softened when she said my name. Too careful, too deliberate. The way silence filled the room after, thick and unfinished. I didn't accuse, I didn't react. I watched. And in that moment, standing there with the hum of appliances and the echo of a laugh that wasn't meant for me, I knew something fundamental had already broken. I just didn't know how deep yet. The signs didn't arrive all at once. They never do. They drip, slow, patient, like poison that wants to be noticed. She started guarding her phone like it was a second pulse. Password changed, notifications silenced, bathroom trips stretched longer, showers with music loud enough to drown out the truth. She laughed more, just not with me. At night she'd lie beside me, body warm, mind somewhere else. When I reached for her, she'd flinch before remembering to relax. Long day, she'd say. Always a long day. I told myself stories, harmless ones, comforting ones. She's tired, she's stressed, I'm imagining it. Denial is efficient. It keeps life functional while rot spreads underneath. Then came the name, not spoken, typed. A notification flashed across her screen while it lay face up on the table. Just a second, just enough. I miss you, from someone saved as a single letter. I didn't ask, didn't confront, didn't blink. I memorized it. That night she fell asleep faster than usual. I stayed awake, staring at the ceiling, replaying every conversation from the last 6 months, every excuse, every delay, every unexplained smile at a text she swore was nothing. Nothing had weight now, nothing had a shape, and it was starting to look like someone else. I became quiet, not distant, controlled. I kissed her goodbye every morning, asked about her day, listened, responded, played my role with precision. Then I started collecting facts. Phone records first. I didn't hack. I didn't spy. I requested them like a responsible adult checking expenses. Numbers repeated, same area code, same late hours. I matched dates to her meetings. They aligned too perfectly. I watched her patterns, the days she dressed differently, the nights she lingered by the mirror, adjusting details she'd stopped caring about for me months ago. I followed once, from a distance. She didn't notice. The end in silence, and silence is where I finally learned how powerful I'd become. She never noticed anything when she thought she was safe. They met at a cafe far from our usual places, neutral ground. He smiled like a man who believed he was winning. She leaned in like someone sharing secrets she no longer shared with me. I took no photos. I didn't need souvenirs. The truth was etching itself into me, clean and sharp. I ordered a background check, quiet, legal, efficient. He wasn't special. That hurt more than it should have. Just another man, recently divorced, familiar patterns, familiar appetites. I waited, because truth, when rushed, loses its power. The final confirmation arrived on a Tuesday. Email, attachment, time-stamped, undeniable. I read it once, Then again. No shaking, no tears, just clarity. That night I set the table like always. 2 plates, her favorite wine, familiar ritual. She noticed the calm. It unsettled her. "Everything okay?" she asked. I slid the envelope across the table. No words. She opened it, read, froze. Her face collapsed inward, like a structure finally admitting it was hollow. "I can explain." "I know," I said. That was all. Silence swallowed the room. Her breathing broke rhythm. Mine didn't. She cried, soft at first, then desperate, reaching, grasping. I stayed still, because this wasn't a conversation, it was a verdict. "I never meant to hurt you," she said between sobs. I nodded, not in agreement, in acknowledgement. "I know when it started," I said calmly. "I know where you went. I know who he is. I know how long you planned to keep lying." Her eyes widened. Not fear, recognition. "I gave you space," I continued. "I gave you trust. You used both as cover." I stood, collected my keys. "I didn't come here for apologies," I said. "I came to return something." I placed her phone on the table, screen lit, messages open, a mirror she couldn't escape. "I've already left," I added. "This is just me letting you see when it happened." She reached for me. I stepped back. That was the moment it broke her. Not anger, not shouting, distance. I don't hate her. Hate requires attachment. What I feel now is lighter, cleaner. Truth has a way of erasing illusions without mercy. Once you see clearly, you can't unsee. I walk alone now, not wounded, aware. She lost something she didn't understand the value of until it was gone.